Hey guys, this is going to be the last live of today slash tonight. So yeah, guys, we're going to be talking about my new movie called, well, yeah, my new movie called AJ, the International Superstar, and this new movie I just watched on Netflix, not that Pat did. I don't agree with nothing that Pat does because y'all all know how I feel about Pat. She is very greedy when it comes to Whitney's estate and the $20 million that I really well, all that money to go to Barbara Christina, but she only seen $2 million of it while she was alive because she passed away under similar circumstances as her mother. But yeah, guys, we're live in the YouTube studio. I thank you guys for your time and energy. And this will be the last live for today slash tonight, and then I'll come back tomorrow and do more. Okay. But this is scheduled to be somewhere like an hour live. One like so far, guys, and this video will include paid promotion. Thank you for the other person that liked. I'll probably do another live later. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. 30, at 35 subscribers. I got 5 subscribers and 6,412 views. Prayers, guys. Say your prayers before you go to bed at night. Before you go to bed at night, say your prayers. takes online. What's wrong with the sound? You can get on your notification. As you discover folks, be your friend. You know that. Don't keep it to yourself. You understand? Humble yourself. Stay humble. Be a friend with God. Should work with. Okay? We are live in my YouTube studio right now, guys. Okay. Love you, YouTube family. I will see you all again. Hope you will. Peace. Leo's out. Bye, Leola. She's gone. Okay, we'll see her tomorrow. Well, you guys, I'm gonna put on, I want you guys to see this new YouTube video. Well, it's not new, but it's something that I've already watched. It's a basically, I just want you guys to watch it. There it is. Our phones keep constantly connected. What if they help us actually connect? Well, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Well, we're gonna get down to business. You already know YouTube is just not the platform for a lot of things that we want to discuss. So I just want to really, really thank y'all for really, really rocking with me for real. And just trusting me with these readings and to give you guys the divine messages that you guys are seeking and looking for. So this reading will be about Whitney Houston, right? We already know her life has been in the tabloids basically ever since she became famous, became what they call a celebrity. So I know I'm a celebrity too, guys, if you didn't know. Especially the events that, occurred around the time of her demise, the time of her death. So what I'm hoping for us is so we can get some spiritual insight into the truth, the tea. Y'all already know when I say the tea, I'm talking about truth, right? So look, the energy's strong. My car's already jumped into the deck, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Y'all want to be, y'all wanted some answers, so I got you. Get into it. Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston. Whitney Elizabeth Houston, Whitney Elizabeth Houston, Whitney Elizabeth Houston, born August 9th, 1963. So yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, her energy is so strong. Um, it just, her life has been such just tabloided out, paparazzi out, from her beef with Wendy Williams, into I'm even thinking about that interview that she had with what's her name? Diane Sawyer, and the thing when she said crack his way. So I mean her life has been one big spectacle, especially with that girl, her best friend. I can't even think of Robin. They were even accusing her of having a lesbian relationship with her. So yeah, let's get into this. So y'all first question was who introduced Whitney to drugs? Now I know that it's been, said by her own brother that he introduced her to drugs way before she even met Bobby Brown and married him. So we're just gonna confirm that. Did her brother really introduce her to drugs? The Whitney Houston's brother, they could name it Michael Houston. And Michael Houston really introduced the Instagram. She said they did everything together. So did he do that? Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston. Still showing some truth. Here, did Michael Houston really introduce Whitney Houston for drugs? Did he do that? Ten of Swords.
Yep. See how this woman is it's like reaching out, like it looks like it could have been smoke in the air, and she is like reaching out for opportunity. But it's reverse. So this is showing that this was not a good opportunity. This is opportunity that brought destruction to her life, to the rest of her life. And Ten of Swords, this just represents someone. To me, she just kind of looked like like after you hit the drugs, you laid out on the ground, you kind of like in a vibey type of state. So I feel like this is what happened to her once he handed her over them drugs. And it was a painful journey ever since then. You see, there is two people here. They are moving on to another territory. And usually it's a painful situation. It's a painful reason, a painful situation that happened, which caused them to move away. And you see what happened. It caused turmoil and stress. It tormented her for the rest of her life. From that hit, she chased that high. That first, they say the rest of your life you're chasing that first high. When it comes to addiction, you would never get as good as that first high. The first high that you ever felt is like euphoria. So it just caused turmoil and torture in her life the entire time. Yeah, King of Swords. So we have a male here, Hata in his sword. So it's reversed also. So this is someone, who could have just been not speaking life into her, speaking things that, mentally, honestly messed her up by asking her to hit that drug. And then we have the judge in here. So I'm just seeing all this smoke. This is what I want you guys to see. Like, look at all of this smoke. Then we got judgment. So we know that she was in the church. To me, that just came to my mind. So, she was in a lot of mental torture. She was so torn between reality, morals, principles, what she was taught growing up, things of that nature. See, Five of Cups, just a lot of past sorrow, a lot of past regrets, things that she wished that she had never done. She wanted this is reverse. So this is telling me she wanted to really move away from that, and it caused a lot of conflicts in her life between her and a lot of people doing that. And then you have the Queen of Wands reverse here. So to me, that just speaks that, it affected her creativity, it affected her passion, it affected her confidence in who she was. The Ace of Wands. So this is what I mean. She was handed this opportunity from someone else. She didn't go seeking out this by herself. Someone passed her over those drugs. You study seeing these clouds. And it manifested into just a beast in her life. It took a life of its own. You got Page of Pentacles. So this just represented to me just a new opportunity to
This will
come to
be
you.
part of my
They just
clothing
have to
line,
work for us.
guys. Selena.
So yeah, I feel like her brother was telling the truth, based on what he said and based on what just came out in the car. Because sometimes people just want to take the heat for other people. So
We'll be back, YouTube family. Love you guys. I will be back.
so did you wanted to know, you guys also wanted to know, did Bobby influence Whitney's life? Did Bobby influence Whitney's life there when it comes to when it came to drugs? He came out, he said, look, I ain't know nothing about none of that crack, none of them hardcore drugs. I was just a kid from the projects and I was smoking weed and I was drinking. She introduced me to that. He said that really messed him up for a long time because for years everyone would blame him as the bad boy. And he was like, little did y'all know it was really her. I just wanted to protect her. Wow, that was fire. Remember that? Remember you showed up burning? Why? Yeah. Tem como? I'm trying to try. I got food, gas, in my home. And,
Oh hell, what did he say? What did he say? Text it. What did he say? In church. Yeah, well, man, come on. In church, really. Bro, I'm so dead. Yeah, that's a one more. Yeah, I just shut up. Anyway, listen. Cause I'm trying to talk. Anyway, guess what Junior said, Mom? He talking about you gotta stop whacking in the bathroom. It's only a week vacation, man. Jerking off. Jeremiah. Cause I'm on my period. Oh, Joe. Hi. No, I was drinking from, but that's ain't drinking tonight. It's not gonna happen. I already told Greg, he told about Maddie, I just be her best friend. I'm like, I don't get no shit. She only got one best friend. Me. They are not getting her. She got a fat ass. That's what I mean. She got ass and she. I just not really out. I'm glad. Oh my God, I'm glad. I did. I'm so fucking happy. When he dies, I'm still through. Oh, she looks like. Oh God, I'm gonna do that. I swear to God, I'm gonna do that. They call that still on that motherfucker. Let who follow them on me. I hope fuck. I'll speed up the process. Too long, like, I'm telling you, I've never. I mean, how could Kid Charles actually like fucking Floyd Bryant, the biggest hoe out there, instead of me? Make it make sense. Or punch boy, it don't matter. You know, even to this day, he still don't like me. I don't like him. Oh, I hope, oh, girl, I hope Ashley will put rat poison in his food. Fuck, why I gotta go there for? Oh, this not there. I helped that hoe move out. Oh shit. I hope your life will What? Uh, he just killed himself. What the fuck? I'm sorry. No, get the butthole cramp again. What the fuck? That's not funny. This shit hurts. When you're on your period, sometimes you get a butthole cramp. That shit hurts something wrong. You ever had a butthole cramp? Yeah. I'm asking Jamar, have you ever had a butthole cramp? Oh, you'll get one. You'll get one. I ain't gonna You can get a butthole cramp and shit into one. And Jamar, he shits. I mean, I'll let you know. He'll probably shit like 10 times a day. I swear to God, I've been in the middle of like Jeremiah or something with his family. He's talking about, I gotta take a pill. Like, yeah, shit, fuck. You're in your room right now. Yeah, I think coffee be getting in too. They'll get working. I'm like that too, but the just like some go your fucking cover. I swear to God. Bro, like something just bit me on the arm. I know it's not what the fuck I think it is. Oh my God. No, it don't smell like a bed bug bite. I mean, but it has to be. It smells like a flea bite or something. When it eats scales. Oh, they clean. Yeah. But anybody can get it back. You birthday there. Oh shit, who's that? AJ, you still talking to your boyfriend? AJ, I told you to get more on. He's like, what did you ask? I'm like, yeah. Dog! Fucking dog! The hell? AJ, he probably got fucking 2 wives or some shit. 10 kids, and you don't even know about it. I'm serious. Did the girl die? Oh god, he threw her gut out her. I love
Hey, it's his thing.
God damn. Yeah, I don't like this color. This color just no. I don't know where my other things like. I'm about to get mine. This should be that big for two days. God save me. It's gonna be a big tea. You want to bring it? What? You wanna see? You clear up my head. That's what that's what it's Bring it.
And her reputation. So did Bobby influence Whitney's when it came to drugs? And I remember he even left her and went to Hollywood. I mean, I'm sorry, Hollywood. Lord, that Hollywood, right? He even left her and went to rehab, because he was tired. So these are the cards that just fit down. This is representing the marriage, the home. This is Bobby and Whitney. We already know four of wands represents marriage. Here's a tower card, so we already know it was a tumultuous relationship between them. A lot of life-changing, destructive activities happened between the two of them. A lot of missed opportunities too. We got the Ace of Wands, so this also represents to me just passion that is just out of control. Um, yeah, just out of control passion and lust, and you look at all that smoke. You already know it was a good time. Then we have the King of Wands here, just a lot of out of control, fiery passion. And not to mention that Miss Whitney is a Leo, so we got all this fire here. Three of Cups, so just a lot of cheating involved too. A lot of different women, a lot of drinking, a lot of partying. Then we got the Sun. So we know they had Bobby Christina, the child. But this is also so that brought happiness into the situation, but we cannot turn a blind eye down to the red flag. We already know. We already know when we see that red flag what that means. So seven of Wands sword. So he wasn't the faithfulness in her situation. So by way of them both doing drugs together, a lot of cheating. I feel like that relationship and that whole influence Whitney Houston's life. Not just Bobby, but just their whole situation in its entirety. I hope that makes so Ace of Cups. So she got some fulfillment out of being with him. He was a bad boy. She was a church girl. Although she wasn't completely innocent, she's still young. That street
Hey
stuff.
guys, we're on break right now, on lunch break. We will return with Hot Topic segment at 5 10 minutes. So I'll let you guys know. It's all good.
Whitney Houston. She talked a lot of shit about Bobby Brown. There's that Five of Cups. So just a lot of regrets and past, past, past term regrets, long term regrets, things that happened, things that she wished that would have never happened between herself and her husband, Bobby Brown. So there's a lot of past hurt between their energy. Four of Pentacles, just not standing on boundaries, not standing on value, just being too loose, with the things that she had worked so hard for. So he brought us something for sure with this Nine of Cups. It was fun, it was risky, it was reckless, all those things that bring, just incitement into a relationship. But unfortunately, it was the cause of the demise of their marriage and somewhat of Whitney Houston's, life. So yes, he did have his influences for sure, but I don't believe that he was the influence that everybody thought him to be. Whitney, she was the golden girl back then. They would not believe, they refused to believe that Whitney Houston, would ever want to do drugs. Not her. Someone had to just, trick her into doing it. So unfortunately, Bobby took a lot of that, took a lot of that flack for her. So you guys, y'all want to go straight into it. What caused her death? Hmm. It's so much speculation around her situation. Her drowning, her hitting her head. They said she's high, and they said that there was just water running over into the tub. So let's just pick on the interview around it and see what comes up. Here, what caused Whitney Houston's death? What was the cause that night in that hotel room above that party? Because remember, I think there was a Grammy Award party that Clive Davis was having, and she was up there in that room, and they continued to party after they had learned what had happened to Whitney Houston. Mind you, that Whitney Houston and Clive Davis were like this. He was actually the godfather of Bobby Christina. Show us the energy around that night, Spirit. What happened to her that night? Show us what happened to her that night when she came. Whitney Houston Spirit. Show us the truth. What happened to her that night? Judgment. So we know she passed away. It was a higher calling, it was a spiritual situation. I see an angel in the clouds. I see people. So this it's so amazing, right? How Whitney was at the top, one of the top floor suites of that hotel, and there was a party in the same hotel. I'm guessing maybe on the first floor. So it just shows Whitney at the top and all those people partying at the bottom. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is just talking about divine timing, but a misfortunate divine timing. You understand what I'm saying? There's more clouds, but this is a spiritual situation. This was destiny. This was destined, but it was just in a really, really unfortunate situation in the way that it happened. Eight of Pentacles, she was very tired working. She was very tired that night. She was so tired. Queen of Pentacles, but she knows she's with me. She knew the pressures of being with me. She knew the rumors of being with me. It was just so hard for her. I feel her being so tired that day. She was extremely tired. The high priestess. So I feel like this is reverse. So we already know that this high priestess is about spirituality. It's about the occult. It's about, hidden knowledge, mysteries, and the unknown. So I feel like this was spiritual and it had to do with the higher ups and Hollywood with the higher priestess card. A lot of very reckless activity happened in that room that night, that day. A lot of foul shit happened with this four reverse. We already know that four brings destruction when it's reverse. It brings recklessness. It brings harm to other people. It puts you in detriment. It can even cause death. So I feel like this is what the four is representing. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like someone slowly set her up for the situation at night. The Pentacles is someone, the Knight is someone who brings you something. Is that someone gave her something, and they have been slowly planning this. The Pentacles is just a slow energy. It's about long-term planning. But someone handed her something that night. The hermit. Someone sees this occult looking thing, this cloak, this attire that this person has on, with that enlightenment sign, that pentacle, watching you. So this is representing the person that did it. They were hidden. They were in the dark. See all this hidden energy? We got the hermit, we got the high priestess, all of that is mysterious, hidden in the dark energy. So someone was lurking on her, someone was calculating her moves. They knew that she was very tired that night. Um, they knew that, this is Queen of Pentacles. We know that this is representing, we already know that this is representing Whitney Houston. We already know that Rabbit, I believe they said that that's a symbol that has to do with the Illuminati. So I'm going to let you guys put that together. But they knew it was someone that handed her something, and they definitely planned it. But what they planned, what they gave, see, this is a giving energy, the Six of Pentacles. But when it's a reverse, it's a giving for exchange. I give you something, but it's really something that's going to help me out. So I'm not giving this to you from the heart. I'm giving this to you for your demise. So Six of Pentacles just represents to me what the Knight of Pentacles talks about. Someone giving her something that unfortunately caused, her to pass away. Knight of Swords. So yeah, it was somebody that was thinking very quickly, who was not emotional at all. They were this cold person that did that to him. Which obviously they have to be, you know. So the next question was, why did she only have one child? Well, we already know did she have health problems too? That was a part of the question. So we know that she has suffered from a miscarriage, but for she effectively continued body precision. So I mean, I believe they showed that on her documentary about her and her life. I think she had a lifetime special that they show her really, really broken up and sad about losing that child. So why did she only have one child spirit? Did she really only want to have one child after Bobby Christine? Was that her true feeling? She probably was thinking, I'm here, it's my rainbow baby. I don't even want to put myself in a situation, to be disappointed or heartbroken like that again. So still, what was the issue around her only having one child? Was there even an issue? Was she truly satisfied with having one child? See, this is showing her. She was so broken when she lost that miscarriage. She was so sad. Really, she went through a lot of depression. Wow. She went through a lot of depression, and I'm pretty sure that stress affected her health. I see water, so to me, that represents utility. We have water. I'm sorry, utility. That represents fertility. We have water in our room. We are birthed in water. So she had a lot of sadness regarding, losing that child. And then I feel like there's a page of swords. So I feel like that she might have also, pages represents children too. So let's keep that in mind. So this is representing children in this reverse. She might have also had people in her mind just keeping her in a stressful situation. I feel like Whitney used to have a lot of people around her that lurked around her that could not be trusted. that stabbed her in the back a lot. You see, and so I feel like, the words of other people also kept her into a mental distress state. And then we have the judgment card. So she judged herself harshly when she lost that baby. You know, when women lose babies, sometimes, and this happened to me before, sometimes we feel like, damn, we can't hold a baby. What's wrong with my body? What's wrong with my body? So this page is coming through to me just representing the children. Just representing that one child that she, and then the emperor reverse. So she just felt like she was a lot. She didn't feel in control of her own body a lot. Even when it came to the addiction, she just felt really out of control. She didn't feel dependable, and I'm hearing unworthy coming to my mind. She really did feel unworthy, even though she had it all to the world's point of view. She felt unworthy for a lot of the things that were given to her. And see, yeah, it's just to me when I see this, it was just divine. It was first of all, it was fate for her to only have that one child. It was divine timing that was visiting her. But this is reverse, it represents me that's a misfortune, and the loss of losing that first child. Because Bobby Christine was not her first pregnancy. So she was actually, I believe, a rainbow baby. So to me, this is just speaking on just she was stressed. She was stressed. She didn't think she was worthy. She judged herself. Only she judged herself. So so harshly. And the Knight of Pentacles. So she just felt like with this Knight of Pentacles, I see her trying and trying and trying, but it just did not work the way she wanted it to work. It was so hard for her to have Bobby Christina, to conceive Bobby Christina. It took a lot, it took a long time. This represents work, long-term work, slow work. The Knight of Pentacles was slow results. So she just had difficulties, just all the difficulties around it. Queen of Swords, yeah, just harsh thinking, harsh negative self-talk to herself. Knight of Cups. But I feel like this Knight of Cups here is the sweet words that Bobby would tell her. He was trying to uplift her spiritually. See, Bobby wasn't as bad as people, he just this bad boy. So it was a lot, it was so easy just to put a lot of blame on him. But he loved her, and he tries to always encourage her and encourage her to be her true authentic
We're still
self.
on a
If
lunch break,
anything, before he
guys.
influenced her for sure. So a lot of her, her health issues, I
Love you
feel like
guys.
came from depression and from her substance abuse. So we know sometimes that can affect our ability to conceive. We know so that's a bad word, guys. She had a lot of issues. She had a lot of physical, she had a lot of mental issues. She was depressed a lot. And you already know the drinking and just, the unconventional practices of being a celebrity, having to be up long, long hours in the day. All those types of things really
This live video will end in 8 minutes, guys.
so you guys also wanted to know, did she have a fight with somebody before she passed away that night? Did she have a fight with someone in the industry? Spirit, was there conflict the night of her death? Was there conflict energy around you the night of her death? And it's interesting because I gotta go back and watch some documentaries surrounding her the night of her death. I believe that they said that she was alone and that she was acting fine that day, but that's what they say, right? Was there conflict around her? Was there conflict around her? Was there conflict around her? Where just says that button. So we got the judgment reverse. So yes, somebody definitely was judging her. This is just representing drinking and smoking at night. Hmm. Or one. So to me, that speaks on her foundation. Upbringing, not necessarily her upbringing, but the household and the foundation for herself. I think, and this is a marriage card. So I think she might have also been going through some friction at night. Just thinking about her life, just thinking about everything that was given to her, how she's been harshly judged by so many different people. Thinking about Bobby, her marriage, and just all those things. I feel like this is some of the energy that was around her. And I also feel like that justice card, this is also speaking about it was reversed. So this is also talking about the truth. The truth of that night never really came out. But did she really receive true justice? You guys get what I'm saying? Did she really receive the justice that she deserved? So you got Eight of Pentacles. This is representing details and hard work. So I feel like, somebody was just really paying attention to her relentlessly too. They were really paying attention to her. And I also feel like, work was heavy on her mind because this came up before, so just work, the details of her life, the expectations that other people had on her, it overwhelmed her that night. Eight of Wands, and
I
this
love
is a
y'all.
representation
Love y'all.
so this also can represent a message coming through, but yet this can also represent being blocked in a certain situation, being stopped in some sort of situation. So I also feel like someone wants to stop her work. These cards are speaking to me, guys. The energy is so strong. It's speaking to me in so many different ways. I feel like someone wants to stop her work. They want to stop her legacy. Ten Swords. So this is representing her demise. Knives in her all down her back. She was stabbed in the stabbed in the back. This is representing someone truly defeated, pinned down, cannot move. And I feel like this is what this is talking about too with this Eight of Wands, which drops into there you go. See how this Wheel of Fortune reverse keeps coming out. This is all I told you guys. This is all about divine timing. And this is
Hey,
reverse.
Dad.
See, this is speaking. Yeah, everything is fate. Everything is in divine order. But to me, when it's reversed, this represents a very, very misfortunate situation. Yeah, it was fate for it to happen, but it doesn't take away from the torture of the situation, from the pain of the situation. The Emperor. See how this keeps coming up too? So I also feel like this is a man too. A man had something to do with this as well that night. A man has something to do with this as well. She fell out with the guy that night. She fell out with someone that night too. And it makes me think about Ray J. So stick around, y'all, because I'm coming to that. And I'm a pull some. Y'all already know. I'm a pull for my word of truth day. Page of Wands reverse. So I feel like, yeah, this is someone that was just, it was a man, and I feel like it was a younger man too. I feel like it was a younger man. It was someone younger than her. And I feel like they were a little bit jealous too. There was some jealousy here. There was some passions that were out of control. We already know the wands are fiery, passionate energy. And I'm seeing all this red too. I'm seeing this red. And this unk is sticking out to me too. The Empress. So this also is representing just Whitney too as a mother. It's just she's an empress. She's the Queen Whitney. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all these things, you guys. I definitely feel like she did she did definitely have some conflict that night. And I feel like it was with the man. And maybe with this four, and also on this four of wands, it's still speaking to me. So I also feel like, this is somebody that she was definitely close to. This is someone she had in her home. Knight of Swords. Just the deep, deep depression, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody she was romantically linked to. If not, this is somebody that she definitely was very intimate with. And she had an intimate, personal relationship with this person, Knight of Cups. But this person also is reversed. But they probably was just telling her a lot of bullshit and her. So this is also somebody that was just lurking on her, like I said. This was somebody that was lurking on her. So with Rachel, I want to pull some cards on Rachel, the nature of her relationship with Rachel. We had heard that, there was some rumors. I don't know if it was ever even actually confirmed that her and Ray J were dating. But I definitely had Ray. And I know that was a big topic around the time of her death. And I remember that he was actually even there at her funeral and he touched her casket. I remember I watched that. That was so sad. So spiritual, what's the nature of the relationship with her and Ray J? Think I'm gonna put some love cards on that suit towards everyone. What was the nature between her and nature, Rachel? What was the intimate nature, connection of the relationship between Whitney Houston, Rachel? Whitney Houston, and Rachel. Spiritual, what was the intimate connection between Rachel and Whitney Houston, spiritual? Intimate connections. Somebody say over it. Somebody was not satisfied in this situation and someone was not grateful. Page of Cups. So this is just representing him being younger than her to me. And it's reversed. So this also represents an immaturity in a situation. the tempest. Someone also, to me, this represents balance too. And this is also representing Whitney coming through. We see when every time I see an angel, this is just confirmation to me that their spirit is around. But yeah, this is representing the immaturity between them. And someone was completely over this situation. And I feel like the person that was over it was Whitney. She was over the situation. Yeah, look at these pages. So this is just immature energy. Page of Pentacles reversed. So something is it stopped working. Something in their relationships caused stagnation, and it stopped working for the both of them. Knight of Swords. I feel like Ray J was very disrespectful sometimes too with the way he spoke to her and his words. He just gives me immature energy. The Hierophant, you know, Hollywood coming through. Now it's spirit is speaking, right? Y'all already know how I feel about your Hierophant when I see it. There you go, that four wands. Now remember, we just asked spirit, you know, was there any conflict or any fighting that night? And the four wands came out. I said, I felt like this is somebody close to her. But here you go. This is the confirmation. Eight of wands again, reverse. So he tried to block and stop her from something. There was a heavy decision that was made too on Ray J's part and on her part. And you see this white, y'all already know I'm feeling like with the moon above that person. Someone was blindsided, and I feel like that was written, and this is all right. So this is sacrificial right here to me, ritualistic. And then we got that water. Now, didn't she pass in the tub, guys? And start reverse. Reverse. Bam, there you go. This is written. Her light was dimmed. He tried to stop her shine. Six of wands reversed. So this represents when someone who should be celebrated and exalted, which is Whitney. She is to be celebrated. She is she's honored by so many. This is reversed. So I feel like he messed with her confidence and he wanted to stop her shine. He wanted to make her look bad. Page of wands. Page, always page. So I feel like exactly like I said, there was a lot of immature energy between the two of them. Childish energies. He did, like I said, he didn't speak to her nice. King of Sword. There was some coldness that happened between them. High Priestess energy. He acknowledged things happening in the dark. The lovers. Here it go. Here it go. Okay, that's the confirmation, guys. Guarded. You felt like she had to protect herself against him at some point. Okay, guys. So the next question was, so we asked about Ray J. You guys want to know, did she ever experience any domestic violence? I believe she did, especially when you're high on drugs. People just don't be in their right minds. Has she ever experienced domestic violence? Has she ever just experienced domestic violence? Spirit? Show us some proof too. Yes. Absolutely. Three of Swords. She has cried so many tears. And when we see the Three of Swords, to me, this definitely, outside of the Five of Swords, represents violence. So this is definitely heartbreak and betrayal. Three of Wands, manifestation. I thought this was her feeling like she manifested some of these things on herself. And this is her also knowing that there's better out there for her. The moon.
Okay, YouTube family, I'm going to go ahead and end this live video. 11:24. Be sure on videos, guys. Okay, I love you guys. Love y'all.